Alright, what did I miss? Why don't I hear any game sound anymore? Did it turn off? What? Oh, I hear it now. That's weird. It's very strange indeed. Yeah, there's food and stuff that I should munch on, so hopefully I should probably be wrapping up the stream relatively soonish here, but at the same time, I do kind of want to get these supports done first, is also the case. So I could always try to speedrun stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm getting relatively close to having everybody paired off is the thing. Did Mama Harmonia make foods for you? No, it was Dada Harmonia is who it was. Because because of all the time that he has at home because of knee injuries that he has, so he's unable to do work right now. Yeah, Carvia. Indeed. So typically he's the one making meals because he has almost every day at home because of knee injuries. And he's actually seeing the same physiotherapy location that I am. He had originally recommended it to me, so he was the one going there first, and then I wound up joining him, so now people at physiotherapy recognize me as his son. So there's that. But yeah, you're sleepy. You could always go get some sleep. It's Nope Guy. I appreciate you sticking around, but sleep is also probably way more important than, you know, watching a long-haired weirdo smacking these gold dudes and getting experience and stuff. Hoping for a speedy recovery. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it'll be like that. It's been a problem for a long time. He's had surgery a few times, so it doesn't seem like it's, you know, anything that'll be exactly resolved anytime soon. So, you know, there's that. You know, wait until it's closer to 1 a.m. Yeah, you're not wrong, Tacos. We do seem to have joint problems. Like, I know that there's a kappa there, but yeah, people in my family in general do oftentimes have joint issues, so, you know, there's that. Thanks. Sleep is important. Sleep is very important indeed. I'm boobity bop, enjoying the stream, so no harm stay here a while longer. Well, I appreciate that you're enjoying it. It means a lot when people, you know, enjoy watching a freaking long-haired weirdo just messing around and trying to do stuff here. Just get better joints. Easy. Just get better joints. Just stop being so injured all the time. Easy peasy. I mean, there's not a whole lot more that's going on the stream right now, speaking of that, since I mostly just want to wrap up some grinding and some supports and stuff like that. Oh, Miraba's level 17. I didn't even notice. I need to stop leveling her up now. I can reclass her now. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. I'm so dumb. I can reclass her now. She's gotten all the skills that she can from that class. Whoops. My mistake. My mistake there. Boobity bop. And then over here we can, that's a level 30. Nobody's gonna be able to kill that dude. Nobody can do it, unfortunately. Okay, I gotta change Mirabelle's class because she's gotten all she can in that one. So what are some other skills I can give her? I wonder. Any more support conversations here? Yes, there is one. You can get them to A. Hello, Penny. You look cheerful. I assume this is to mean the potion did its deed. This is good. I was unsure it would work on humans. The brew did more than cure me of my nightmares. Since I drank that draught, I've been having the most wonderful dreams.
As you wish.
The effect will wear off soon. Wait while I brew another mug.
Right.
Thank you. Done. I'll just leave it here and back away.
Thanks.
Right. Down the hatch. Oh, the taste does not improve with exposure. But if it means no more nightmares, drink a barrel and ask for more.
So?
Tell me, Penny, why do you help me? I know you've little love for humans.
Good question.
Well, I'd already given you the herbs. I didn't want them to go to waste. But why did you collect them in the first place? Were they for you? Are you also haunted by nightmares?
Well,
I often dream of the night Manspawn raised my village and murdered my kin. Just before she died, my mother told me that I mustn't hate all humans. She said there were good men as well as wicked, and that I was never to forget it. Why did you make the potion for me?
no.
I told you, I didn't want the herbs to go to waste. Have a good heart. You know nothing about me. Yeah, I could just make her a barbarian. That's what I could always do if I was fit. What, like, can I even? Is that one of her class sets? It's not one of her class sets, sadly. Wait, she has the Pegasus Knight line unlocked. So she should be, yeah, she could be a Dark Flyer. Why didn't I just do that right off the bat? She can get Galeforce. Amazing how many different combos there are. What, in chat right now? How many things are going on? Yeah. My oh my. Yeah, we can be a Dark Flyer now. Here's a male exclusive. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, in-game, yeah. Yeah, that sure seems like. Let's see here. Yeah, now she can go get Galeforce, which is very, very nice skill to have. Penna's gonna get to high enough level soon, so let's go ahead and give her a Master Seal. Is what we'll do. Is what we do. Translation for the team for this game kicks ass. And we're finally listening to Conquest. What does it do? Galeforce? Galeforce is one of the best skills in the game, and Galeforce lets you act again in the same turn if you've defeated an enemy. So for example, if Stahl here had Galeforce, and he defeated like this enemy, he would be able to move again right on the spot. Like you can't do it infinitely, like you can't just be like defeat this enemy, defeat this enemy, defeat this enemy. You can only, it only procs once per turn. But if you defeat an enemy, then you just get to move again right on the spot and do anything you want from there. Whether it be retreating, whether it be attacking another dude, which classes can get it? Only Dark Flyer. And Dark Flyer is a female exclusive class. It's in the Pegasus Knight line or the Troubadour line, it seems. Considering she was able to promote from it there. Oh wait, no, she didn't promote from it there. Yeah, it's the Pegasus Knight line, which can promote into Falcon Knight or Dark Flyer. Only Dark Flyer gets it. Yeah, it's basically, well, it's Kanto, but you have to defeat an enemy, and you have the full movement, instead of just what movement you have left. Like, Kanto is what movement you have left. Galeforce is, you get full movement on the spot. So it's like, yeah, way better than Kanto. So it can only be accessed by those who have access to the Pegasus Knight line, which is only, it's a female exclusive class, and only some of them have it. And, but you can pass Galeforce down as a skill to children units. So there are a handful of children units, there are a handful of male children units that can get Galeforce as well. Like, Inigo is going to have Galeforce, for example. My Brady will have Galeforce. Owain will have Galeforce as well. In action. Yeah, it's in Fates as well, where it acts the same as in this game, but you have to be not paired up for it to work. Like, in this game, they were like, oh my goodness, that skill is way too strong. So, in Fates, the Galeforce works the same way, but it only activates if you're, like, fighting alone. So you only get another action if you're not paired up with another unit. Okay, Stahl's gonna reach the max level of Myrmidon soon, which is coolio Julio, but yeah, Galeforce is kind of one of the meta skills of this game. Oh yeah, you're right, it's not restricted in that one. Yeah, so, yeah, you can get Galeforce then on any unit in Fates, but you're only gonna be able to act again after killing an enemy if you were fighting alone and aren't in a pair-up, so it's not as good as in this game. Because it was so good in this game that they were like, holy crap, we need to nerf this right away. So they did. So now not a lot of people use Galeforce, because typically you have your units in pair-ups rather than alone. But if for some reason a unit is alone, then Galeforce is still a really good skill. In Fates. Okay, this should hopefully get Stahl to level 10 here. Cool, we can promote him now. Hey, that went up. It's also logged behind a paywall. Oh yeah, the DLC thing. Let's take that off and put on Vantage, because Vantage is kind of nice. Oh, we can get Hannah up a level as well. And then she can use it for Master Seal. Is what she can do. Ooh, +1, cool. Can be an alrighty skill there. Guess we don't have the time mid-battle to use the Master Seal, since we're doing that. Oh, she got another level up. Which is only good for like the growth rates there. I don't actually need to level up anymore to be able to promote classes. 30, 10. Oh, there's another 21 that we can go after. Is what we can do. Nice, nice. Henry got a level up. But yeah, so some of the best skills in this game are things like Galeforce and Arms Thrift. As I remember to take breaks, no! As I was talking about Arms Thrift earlier, and that's why Galeforce is so good. One of the best skills in the game. So it sucks that since it's a female exclusive class that you can't get it as male avatar. That sure sucks. Oh, before I forget, Stahl needed to promote, and so did Penne. Master Seal, use it. Let's go ahead and be Swordmaster set we can get. Astra and Swordfair. I see Dark Flyers and Fates are very underwhelming compared to all other DLC classes. Okay, Dark Flyers is what carried me to victory in the final chapter of Conquest, Lunatic Classic, because holy heck, was that ever hard. I had to reclass my partner to a Dark Flyer just so that they'd have the movement to just like drag me over to the boss alone and defeat him. That was my strategy. It's the only thing I could get to work, because Lunatic Classic is pretty hard in that game. Like, not BS difficulty like this, but still pretty darn hard, you know? I could get Lethality, or I could get, like, Lucky 7 or something like that with Trickster. What else does Trickster get? It's Lucky 7 and something else. It's like Acrobat or something. I forgot that this opened on this screen. Let's open it where it won't get in the way of the stream there. Let's see here. Trickster is, yeah, Acrobat, all traversable terrain costs 1 movement point to cross, and Lucky 7. Acrobat could be okay. And the other thing that Assassin gets is Pass, which isn't that good. But Lethality can be spicy to instantly defeat an enemy. It can just be spicy, spiced. Yeah, let's just do it. Lethality is not a particularly good skill because of its low chance of proc, but it's just fun. It's just a fun skill, frankly. Not bad when you got classes like Ballistician and Witch. It's hard to compete. Yeah, with how unique those classes are. I wound up using Dark Flyer quite a bit in Fates, but yeah, it didn't really stand out from the crowd a whole lot, I suppose. Yeah, so they're both promoted there. That's all I had to do there. Let's get some supports here. We'll get them to A.
So sorry.
Henry, do you have a moment?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Well,
I've been watching you in our recent battles, and I noticed something odd. No matter how fierce the fight becomes, you always have a smile on your face. Yep, I love fighting. Phew, phew. But as a mage, you go into battle with little armor, and are often the first one targeted. You could be injured or killed in the blink of an eye, and yet still you smile.
Aww.
It's because I'm not scared, Maribel. Fighting is actually pretty simple. I just have to kill the other guy before he has a chance to kill me.
Really?
Henry, sometimes I find it very difficult to understand you.
Wow.
Yeah, I suppose most animals are supposed to fear death and stuff.
What?
Animals. But I'll tell you one thing, there's no reason to be sad about death. Everyone in this army's gonna croak sooner or later. It's just a matter of when. And at the end of it all, we'll all be reunited again on the other side. Think so.
Really?
Wait, holy crows. I just had a really weird thought. That means all the foes we kill are gonna be over there too. Oh, rats. We're gonna have to kill them all over again. Duh. My oh my. Yeah, I guess you're right that it does stand out the least. Also, something I'm pissed about the Fates DLC is how they never brought the DLC. Oh yeah, Dreadfighter as well, it was 8. They never brought the DLC that gives you unlimited of Great Lord and Lodestar. Those were both a one-time use thing because the DLC existed in Japan, but not everywhere else. So if I ever do play Fire Emblem Fates on stream, I'm probably gonna do the Japanese version with like an English patch or something like that, because I want to have unlimited of those and like cheat skills and stuff like that. But yeah, you're gonna sleep. Good night, guys. Alright, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. It's Nope Guy. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good sleep. Let's get these two to A.
Listen.
Stahl, I'm sorry about the other day. I was supposed to teach you. That song. Yes, the song you're playing right now. Goodness, Stahl, you're doing very well. How did you learn that? When I saw how passionate you were about a single note, I knew I had to practice. And it's like the American spelling of practice instead of the Canadian one with the C. I'm still kind of murdering it, but I think it's getting better.
What?
I wouldn't say murder, maybe more like assault.
Nah.
I knew I had to work twice as hard as you if I wanted to play that duet. So I've been practicing every waking moment, even in the little treats. Oh, yes, that is quite dedicated. By the by, I've never heard that song played with the faster tempo you employed. I rather like it. Such a nice twist on an old classic.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's just an idea that struck me as I was studying the notes.
Right.
Very astute of you. I think it was more blind luck than astuteness, but thanks. Still, there are many in this camp who play the harp better than I. Why have you settled on me for this duet and concert idea?
No.
Because you don't just play, you make the harp sing. You could do anything, Cordelia. You have a natural gift. I wish I could be more like you.
Well,
I'm not sure that being naturally gifted at something is always a good thing.
Hmm?
Huh?
listen.
Well, if you don't have talent, it takes a lot of time and effort to acquire a new skill. And through that process, you learn things that more naturally talented people miss. Like your discovery of the faster tempo. I suppose so. That persistence leads you to becoming just as good as anyone else. To be honest, there are times when I've thought I'd rather be more like you.
Huh?
Oh, we can't both be right.
Yes.
This isn't about right or wrong, it's just two ways of looking at the same problem. In any case, your practice has paid off, and I name you my equal in the harp. We should play that duet soon.
Very nice.
It would be my honor. Nice, man, we're getting the supports pretty close here. Oh yeah, we have freaking Assassin Pane now. I gotta get this Galeforce on. Maribel. This is where getting skills is important before I recruit people, because I gotta get Galeforce on Maribel so it can be passed down to her son, for example. You know? And yeah, you're not wrong, Tacos. Fate's localization team strikes again. They literally didn't even localize the last bit of DLC. So, Japan got content that nowhere else got. Oh, man. So yeah, if I ever do play Fire Emblem Fates, it'll be the Japanese version with, like, an English patch, because I can't read Japanese. But I promise it is not for the freaking Fire Emblem Ami feature that was in Japan, and not anywhere else. I promise it's just for the DLC, so I can get infinite of the classes that I want. I promise. My, oh my. Yeah, that really pissed me off when that never happened, because I was, like, making these spreadsheets and, like, optimal builds, and I could never have infinite of those classes. I was stuck with one forever. Always. So, you know, that really kind of sucked. 30, 30, 20, 20. After the 20s here, I guess. Have Long Ku gained some experience there and stuff. I was not happy. Not one too thrilled about that. Let me tell ya. Yeah, let's get Galeforce on Maribel as soon as we can. Dang it, there's 10s and 1s, so it's probably better for Henry to get the experience here. Probably. Since he'll get way more. There's a 10 as well. Yeah, I guess Maribel's probably not going to be getting a lot of experience this time, sadly. Unfortunito. Pretty good level up there. Please be Affinity. Heck yeah! It was Affinity with each other. Sweet! 30. There's no way she can take down 30, can she? Oh, she's so freaking close. Oh, man. Man, oh man, not a fan of Fate's localization for a variety of reasons. But not even being arsed to bring over the DLC is pretty high on that list. Yep. Like, the biggest thing that people were concerned about is probably the whole Fire Emblem Ami thing, where they completely cut that feature at all because they thought that fans would find it, like, too weird outside of Japan. Which, yeah, it's kind of weird that that was a thing in the first place, but still, having the Japanese version literally have more content, both in the base game and the DLC, than everywhere else is just kind of, like, makes you feel cheated, is what it feels like, you know? Doesn't make you feel all that good. You're missing out. Fine, we'll go after this guy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. Stage complete. Come on, we gotta be getting close here. Once we get everyone up to S, I'm ending the stream. I want to get everyone up to S. Don't forget them changing serious conversation to jokes. Oh yeah, and there was that whole situation with Soleil, or however you pronounce her name. I remember that being a thing now that you're mentioning conversations. That whole freaking situation that was going on. What a mess that was.
No.
Well.
Right. You. Right.
No.
Yes. Hmm. As you wish.
Oh, that was quick, wasn't it? That was quick there. Okay, they reach S support. Who else do I need? Pair off. Let's see here. Excel spreadsheet, so Cordelia installed. Naui and Gaius. Naui and Gaius. So these two are done. Naui and Gaius. Doggy's over there. They changed Baruka and Saizo's C support to just them aggressively staring at each other. Okay, I liked that though. I liked that. That was like the funniest support conversation in the whole thing. That was actually hilarious. I love Baruka and Saizo's C support so much. You have no idea. It's such a good support. I actually love that support conversation. I don't know what it was originally, but I love their C support of them just staring at each other. I actually thought that was hilarious. Like, it was when Fates was still pretty newly out, when a friend had texted me and was like, get Baruka and Saizo to C support, like right now, you've got to see it. And I was like, okay. So I got Baruka and Saizo to C support, and I saw it for myself, and I loved it. I actually really like that support. My oh my. Hello, Genesis. It was funny, yes, but at the cost of character development. Also, hi. Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure what the original was. I never looked that up. I never knew a lot about what the original support conversations were. Been lurking? Well, I appreciate the lurks. I appreciate the lurking. Gaius can do this. Yeah, maybe I'll have to look up what that originally was then. If there's character development that's been missed. But it was pretty funny though. Do you support, if you recall in Japan, was them talking about how the life of an assassin was like? So it's actually like in-depth stuff then. Dang it, what is this RNG? Go after this guy, I guess. Go after him. Like that. Wow, Sal's not getting a lot of experience anymore, is he? There's some 20s I can go after. Try to get Galeforce on Maribel. Because that's going to be something that I need before I get her son. So I can get Galeforce on him, because it's such a good skill. Sweet, more support. Hopefully they'll reach S after this because of that. Hopefully. 20s? Here's another 20. I can block the 30 to hopefully take him out after as well, maybe. We might have to two-turn him, though. Might well have to. Time for this first skill of Darkflyer, which is Rally Movement. I always forget what it is. I don't need it. I don't need it. Where's the other 20? Here he is. Hi. Luna! Nice. Nice, man. There we go. 20, 20, 30, 20. Go after the 20 here. This is what we'll do. Try to make Gaius actually a promoted unit again. So this is the line of Roar. That means I love your dragon, which is a real line that is in the English script. When did that take place? Like, which support conversation was that happened? Boopity bop. Yeah, let's just get you to level 10 as soon as we can, guys. I hate seeing you like this. Can I? Oh, I can. Sweet. Nice. We were able to take down a level 30 there. Let's see here. Kind of says that after the chat. Oh yeah, I remember that now. I remember that being mentioned now. Oh, there goes the level 30. Cool. Now I remember. I have actually seen that one before. I remember now. It's another level 20. Better get to level 10 soon here, guys. Tail localization team often oversteps their boundaries from just making it understandable from both a language and context standpoint to pander to anyone who could be offended over anything. That was literally the definition of Fate's localization right there. Like, there was so much going on when it came to the localization of that game. Like, leading up to its release, after it was out in Japan, and it was leading up to release everywhere else, it felt like every week I would see like a new article on like something that they changed in it. It was wacky. Sweet, they got to S.
They won't hurt you.
Aww. Hey!
Well,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Wow.
You won't believe this.
That was awesome! Special delivery!
The support conversations are so strange. I think Awakening Localizers did the one echoes. How what? Not sure what you mean they're tacos. Imagine being EU getting it 2 weeks later than the US. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Not even using the correct spelling for colors. Well, I mean, it depends on like where you're from there. Like here in Canada, we don't have a U. Wait, or do we have U? Dang, I always forget which way it is. There's like we either have the U or we drop it in things. I forget which way is the Canadian way and which one's the American way when it comes to stuff in North America here. Dang it, I don't even know. But typically, because I don't even know, I see a U in it or no U in it, and either way is correct. Because one way here we consider to be the Canadian way, one way we consider to be the American way, but I forget which is which. But frankly, I don't care.
So hey,
Ah.
whoa!
Yep.
Oh, I just realized, like, I typically don't read the S support conversations, but that's not even what this is. Whatever. We're just gonna sit through it anyway. Too lazy now. Never mind. I'll do it, whatever. Great, so here's the fig. Now, you go do what you promised. Go on, off with you.
Thanks.
Bye.
That was tasty.
Finally, peace and quiet at last. Just settle down here and...
Listen,
Hey, Gaius? Ugh, what are you doing here, kid? Promise to stay away. What's this for? It's a flower. I picked it for you. You know, to say thanks. Hope you like it, Gaius. See you around.
Ah.
Huh. Try was about to chase her away with the flat of my sword. All she wanted to do was thank me and then run off again. I'm gonna need more figs. Aw. But yeah, Awakening's localizers did echoes as well. That's a point you're making. I'm very thankful for. Oh, I didn't actually know that. So yeah, thank goodness for that in that case. So yeah, as I've been saying, if I ever do Fates on stream, let's do the Japanese version. Alright, what other things am I missing? Tharja and Donald. I need as well. Let's see here. Donald and where's Tharja? There's oh yeah, she's a freaking great knight. I forgot. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my. How about we have oh, I don't know. My goodness. It's weird because you use both American and EU spellings as well as both imperial and metric systems, and yeah. I imagine things can get confusing there real fast. My oh my, I have so many freaking pair-ups to do here. I don't want this music. I can't even change it. I want to change it to Conquest because Conquest is so chill. It's so good. My oh my, freaking Tharja the Great Knight is here with a reckoning. I'll have you know. Better watch out. Mind giving a quick rundown on the end goals of these units? Right now, I'm mostly just throwing skills on them that'll be handy to have on the child units. Like, I'm probably not going to use them a whole lot. Yeah, this song does suck. Mostly right now, they're just kind of in all kinds of weird classes so that they get, like, a good skill distribution and, like, some stuff for their child units. But most, yeah, inheritance fodder. But right now, the main goal of what I'm doing is just getting them to S support with who they're going to be S support with in the first place. And just leveling them on the way. Like, as you can see there, I didn't commit to giving Maribel Galeforce because I can just do that later. I can do that off stream. I just want to... The only things that I want to do on stream are, like, the support conversations. So because of that, I'm just kind of rushing to get them all paired off. And then, other grinding I can do either off stream, or I can do it, like, in between matches of DBD. Like, sometimes I'll stream Dead by Daylight, and sometimes it takes quite a while of waiting in between games, between, like, finding new players to play against. So what I'll often do is I'll just grind on the side of this. in the middle of, like, in between games of Dead by Daylight. It's a way to, you know, be super efficient about it, I guess. So I'll just load this up while in between games there. But I do typically like showing support conversations during the stream itself, so here we are. Dang it, 1 damage more and it could have been perfect. Okay, Stala can do it. Use feet in pounds, but use Celsius? I mean, also in Canada, like, pounds is also a pretty common unit of measurement for weight in general, and feet, like, at least for height, is still common. At least for height. Freaking Tharja the Great Knight. My oh my. Wow, she actually does a decent amount of damage. She's still not gonna take this guy out unless Donald attacks too, but she didn't. Tharja the Great Knight. What a beautiful sight this is. Usually get counter ASAP with Robin. Counter though. Then marry Tiki, so you have female Morgan Manakee with counter, then you throw lethality and all that jazz on there too. Good times. Sounds like a wacky time there. But counter, like personally, I don't find counter to be all too crazy on your own units. It's freaking OP on the enemies, considering all the stuff that I've had to deal with getting as far as I have in Lunatic plus Classic, but on your own units, it's typically nothing too crazy because you never really want to be taking too much damage in the first place. Dang it! So close to taking out that level 30 guy. What's this? Level 10 guy. I don't know, let's just attack with Cordelia here. 5 more levels and then we'll have all the skills of hero and we can change class again. Hopefully she'll be at a support. So, hopefully. Let's see here. But yeah, right now, pairing off an inheritance fodder. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Yes. Huh?
So,
What?
no.
Listen. No. Right.
Well, that was intense.
Thank you.
Okay. Time to consult the spreadsheet. Who else am I missing here? Hold on. Oh, wait. Select units. They're done. Who else am I missing here? So we just implemented Naui Gaius, Tharja Donald, Olivia Crom, that's already done. Cherche and Frederick, and I think that's the last one. I think that's the last one I have to do, actually. Is Cherche and Frederick. I don't actually know how to properly pronounce her name. Oh yeah, I made him a freaking general, didn't I? There she is. And I made her a Valkyrie for dual support plus, even though her magic sucks. Oh man, this is gonna be a painful grind, isn't it? Actually, you stay there. Frederick goes over there. My, oh my. Everybody's in weird classes right now. Tharja the Great Knight. Watch out for the freaking heavily armored sadistic dark mage. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, we could just do the max movement that way and he can still pair up. Cool. Boopity bop. Oh, that doesn't give him any extra movement? That sucks. Go, Great Knight Tharja. I believe in you. My goodness. A tanky mage is an interesting concept. Should it be in more RPGs? Yeah, but like if only she could actually use magic while armored. Like if only she could actually be a tanky mage. Right now she's tanky, but she lost the part of her that's a mage, you know? Speaking of builds like that, I was watching Ketzenjester's stream. 3 Houses says hi. Yeah, speaking of 3 Houses, I hosted Ketzenjester one day while he was streaming 3 Houses, and he started using Flane. He was like, yeah, we just got the unit Flane, and I was like, oh, Flane's really good. She's like one of the few characters in the game that gets a Fortify spell. And then Ketzen says to me, Flane doesn't need Fortify. She is fortified. And then I looked closely at his Flane unit, and I saw that she was an armored knight wielding an axe. And it just cracked me up. That she doesn't need Fortify because she is fortified. Oh my goodness.
How charming.
Yeah, I could just give her 11 sword, you're right, but I don't really want to use up the uses of that. Oh, I gave Cherche a Paragon, I forgot about that. But yeah, anyway, so freaking... watch Kets and Jester's 3 Houses streams if you want to see a freaking armored flame. That's way funnier than it should be. Let me tell you. I don't know, let's just whittle down this guy and hope that Frederick attacks. He didn't. You failed me, Frederick. You're disowned. Let's try to get Donald to level 10 as soon as we can, because Donald's gonna be like one of the best units there is. But Sir Dimitri with 100% crit on Maddening is the actual sauce. I still haven't gotten the chance to try out Maddening Classic because, like, it came out when I was in the middle of my Blue Lions playthrough, and then I finished my Blue Lions playthrough and then took an extended break from the game because of how long it is, and because I want to stream other things like this. But, like, the builds that I was doing, like, in 3 Houses during that route were absolutely insane. So I ran Vantage, Wrath, and Defiant Crit, which makes it so that once you're under 25% health, you attack first every time with a 100% chance to crit. You don't even need to own a crit weapon. Like, just no matter what you're wielding, it'll always be 100% chance to crit. And I loved it. It was such a good time. The final boss of the Blue Lions route, I had Dimitri just stand in front of the final boss, attacked him, and he attacked first. He just ran up at 100% crit chance to critted the final boss, and it was hilarious. I loved it. So yeah, I was going through all the skills of 3 Houses in my head, saw those together, and I was like, wait, can this do what I think it can? So I put it together in game, and it did exactly that, and I was so happy with myself. I was so happy it was just as good as I theorized that it would be. I was happy with that. You're a level 10 dude. Wait, what level's Gaius at? Well, let's do this. Made Ingrid a dancer so she could get Sword of Void plus 20, then made her a pure evasion tank Sword Flyer. That could be pretty snazzy there. But my go-to thing, which I haven't done yet since I haven't had the need to, in my last route, I made Felix my dancer because he's not actually that bad at it, and it's funny. So I made Felix my dancer. But when I do start Maddening Classic and need to actually want to make the best units I can, I'm probably gonna make Dorothea a dancer because of her budding talent in Faith Magic, which gives her White Magic of Void plus 20. So, you know, she could just keep that equipped like all the time and be a pretty decent, oh my goodness, everybody can talk. Be a pretty decent dodge tank dancer who just always has White Magic equipped, is my thought process there. Plus she's good at swords anyway. Good at both magics and swords, so it works perfectly for that. It feels like she's such a good unit for that. At least from what I have on paper, that is. I haven't actually, you know, implemented it at all. But I'll do it next playthrough, probably.
Whoa!
Yep.
Okay.
Hey.
Nope.
Huh?
Listen.
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
This game is so weird sometimes. But anyway, Gaius is a very good support partner because he can pass down Galeforce. Like, it's a female exclusive class, but he passes down, I forget what it is, he passes down some class that turns into Pegasus Knight for any daughters that he can have. So that means that now his kid is going to be able to reclass the Dark Flyer and get Galeforce. Even though Astra sucks in 3 Houses, it's super funny when you have 100% crit stacked on. Well, like Astra, like the Swordmaster combat art that I never used because I was like, this sucks. I never actually tried it out. But yeah, I've never even thought about that, doing the 100% crit build with Astra. Now that actually makes me want to try that during my next playthrough, honestly. That sounds very spicy.
Hey.
Howdy, ma'am. I caught them 2 venomous black snakes you've been looking for.
Pretty much.
Yes, thank you. Just throw them in the usual place.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you going to ask me?
Huh?
Ask you what, ma'am? Don't play coy. A favor, obviously.
Huh?
I reckon I don't quite follow. You want me to use my magic powers to do something for you, right? For weeks you've been running hither and yon, collecting specimens. At first it was just amusing. you've actually proved to be quite useful. So then, name your price. What do you want in return? Well, I imagine I'd like you to do nothing, ma'am.
What?
Don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing in particular, so I'm just asking you to do nothing. Surely you must have some reason for helping me.
I'll help.
Gosh, ma'am, that's just how we do things back in my village. A mage was setting about to cast a curse. See, we was all duty bound to pitch in. Just like we was all help build all barns and words are hard and mend the fences and clear the pastures. Wait, used to help mages cast curses? Cast curses on you?
I owe you.
That's what curses are all about, right? Using dark arts for the greater good? By helping you, I reckon I'm helping everyone in the shepherds. Ain't that right? Gosh, maybe that should be my favor. I should ask you to cast more nice magic. Don't know who taught you about curses, if that's not how they work.
Huh?
Taint?
Maybe.
God, it's a wonder your village is still standing. But alright, I'll see if I can find a way to cast some nice magic. In the meantime, you can keep collecting specimens.
Let's get her done.
Yeah, it's a dilly of a deal. I think this is gonna be a very useful arrangement, particularly for me. And yes, that one, Taco, is the fighter class. That's the one that turns into Pegasus Knight for... That one. I forgot what it was, but that's it.
Really?
Ah, Cherche. Perfect timing. Do you know where I might find Virion?
Poor you.
No, and I wouldn't bother trying to look for him either. Knowing him, he's off whispering sweet nonsense into some poor maid's ear.
What?
But we are to be marching soon. Will he be ready in time?
Ah,
Oh, probably. Just getting his equipment ready as we speak.
Always
That
impressive.
is very loyal of you, especially considering what a cad he is. I think you're going to teach me a thing or two about serving one's lord.
oh,
I told you, he was no longer my lord. And besides, you are the very paragon of loyal and chivalrous knighthood. None can compare to you when it comes to knightly virtues. Words are hard.
No.
You are far too kind. Yet when I see how devoted you are, it humbles me somehow. Oh, so?
Right.
Hear me, Cherche. For a knight, loyalty is the primary virtue. Dang it, words are hard! But to what, or to whom, should it be directed?
well,
Realm, I suppose, to your liege lord's domain.
Indeed.
And if that realm was destroyed? Well,
Ah.
knight's vow of loyalty still holds, but is directed not to the land, nor is it to the castle, or to a town, or any particular place. Vow is to the people who make up the realm. As a knight, you owe fealty to Virion and the small folk of his domain. You understand this and act accordingly. It is an honor to fight alongside you. Well, high praise indeed coming from the famous Frederick. But in all seriousness, thank you. And may I say, it is an inestimable honor to fight in the same army as you.
My thanks.
And that we may both continue to fight bravely and until victory.
ah,
Shoulder to shoulder. Okay, so they reached A. They're at B. They're at S already. So the question is, do I have any seeds of trust by chance, since they're the furthest behind? No? No? No seeds of trust lying around here? Dang it. That sucks. That really sucks there, doesn't it? Well, I may as well just keep working on these guys then, I guess. I don't know. Boopity bop, boopity bop, boopity bop. Just gotta get Donald and Tharja to S as the furthest ones behind. So that might take a little while there. Boopity bop. Let's see here. Let's do this. Oh, great night, Tharja. How wacky you are. How strange looking indeed, and how unintended. But thank goodness it's possible so that we can give you Luna, because Luna's actually a pretty darn good skill. Pretty good. Let's try to get Donald up to level 10 first, so that we can get him out of the pre-promoted. Get him out of the pre-promoted classes and into something a bit better. Is what we can do. But yeah, sword crit plus 10, sword crit plus 10. I assume that was put there twice by accident. Sword prowess 5, woed out plus, sword fair advantage, royal lineage plus, alert stance plus equals buster sword Dimitri. Great at mowing down units in maddening. That sounds very spicy there. That sounds very spicy. Yeah, my go-to build was just like the 100% crit chance thing. And then just throw him into the fray and then just never worry about anything ever. And it was hilarious. Now you can add it twice? You can add it twice? What? Wait. Are you... Is he in the Swordmaster class then? Like, he's in the Swordmaster class, so it's a class skill and a skill that he equips. Is that how that works? using some class that gives sword crit plus 10. So is that sword master then? I guess. So I didn't realize that you could have the skill equipped just as a skill that's also a class skill. Also, yes, if we can make him a sword master with sword crit plus 10 as part of the regular build, and just give him sword crit plus 10 as well. To use Astra. Yeah, I didn't see Astra in the little rundown there, so I wasn't sure if that was still on that same subject or not. It actually sounds so wacky. Wait, that didn't oh, come on, 1 HP? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I wasn't sure if that was talking about a different build or it was still about Astra. That sounds so wacky. I never even thought about, like, combining, like, the plus 10 crit with the class skill of plus 10 crit anyway, for any weapon. Wacky times. Can you post a link of a clip of him? Go ahead. Go right ahead. Oh, that's a good level up there. A Twitter clip here. Let's open my skills menu. Let's see this here. I'm gonna show this on stream. This is what I'm gonna do. Let's see here. Where's my desktop only thing? Wait, I just noticed I've still been in the full screen this whole time. Oops, it's my mistake, sorry. Oops. Let's see here. Where's my desktop? Here, this thing. Let's see this real quick. times 5. Oh, for Astra. Whoa, dial plus. What? Why is Twitter video quality so strange when you make it tiny, or when you make it large like this? Whatever. We'll settle with a bad video quality. Freaking 100% chance to crit. Well, freaking, my goodness. That's incredible. I love it. That's spicy. I have great respect for you as a freaking 3 houses mad lad. As a fellow Fire Emblem player who likes to make insanely wacky things and broken builds. You have my respect, good sir. Good sir / madam. Boopity bop. Because that's pretty spicy. Let me tell you. That was some spiciness. Slow burn, not a bad skill. There's some better skills, also my phone's vibrating. If only I had Seeds of Trust to make this go by faster, because I'm just gonna call... Yeah, Citra Run's Awakening good now. Yeah, when I first started this playthrough around the beginning of this year, because I only streamed this for like special occasions when we hit certain goals. So the first time wait, not this year, it's 2020 now. So like May last year, I believe was the first time I streamed this. I was doing a 24-hour charity stream. So for the sake of charity, of course, I'd start a playthrough of Lunatic plus Classic because of how BS it is. And it was literally just, I had a 3-hour time slot for it, and it was literally just 3 hours of me doing the prologue over and over again. And yeah, it was super laggy back then when I was doing combat animations, even when I was doing it later during the second 24-hour charity stream in November last year, where again I had a 3-hour time slot, and I finally made it past the prologue. I even made it past chapter 2, which was supposed to be the hardest one and caused me the most difficulty when I beat Lunatic plus Classic before I was even a streamer. And yeah, I was quite thrilled at the progress that I was able to make there. But yeah, lately, like after the updates that have been happening, like, it's been fantastic. Like, it still lags here and there in battles. Like, the main part where it has the most issues are during the battles. Like, if you have combat animations on. Whoops, I meant to have Donald up there. Whoops. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, it still lags sometimes, but it's not that bad. And chapter 2, that's really good news, to be honest. Okay, before I was a streamer and I beat Lunatic plus Classic on my own time, it took me like weeks to get to chapter 2 in the first place.
How charming.
And then my defense level ups weren't good enough. Like, I figured that I could do it with like an asset and skill. I quickly learned my lesson. And after like several weeks of trying chapter 2, I couldn't get past it. So I restarted from the prologue, beat the prologue like 6 or something times until I was satisfied with my defense level ups. Got to chapter 2, and then it took me like a month to beat chapter 2. And then this time, during the second 24-hour charity stream, when I got to chapter 2, if you don't encounter if you don't include the resets to just, like, not have so many units have Luna Plus, if you only count the actual attempts of me starting the battle, I got it in less than the double digits number of attempts. Like, I was astounded considering how much difficulty it caused me. Like, my RNG when it came to my defense level ups on my avatar up to that point, like, when I eventually beat the prologue, my defense level ups that got me there were freaking insane. Like, I had never seen such good RNG. It was unbelievable. It made Chapter 2 look so easy. So now my playthrough of this series that I have on YouTube makes Chapter 2 look so much easier than it actually is. It looks like it's not that bad of a chapter and barely has any difficulty compared to the prologue, when that's not the case at all. So yeah, Chapter 2 for me in this current playthrough was actually relatively easy when I thought I was gonna be stumped on that for like months of streaming this game on and off. And then I got it like within half an hour and just a handful of attempts. I was flabbergasted, to say the least, because of how much pain it caused me the first time I beat Lunatic Plus Classic. Like, I was so surprised. Boopity bop. Goodbye, my dude. Okay, these two should almost be at S. Hopefully. A couple level 10s. Will it be enough to get Donald to level 10 himself? Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness he doesn't have to be in this class anymore. Whew. Thank goodness for that. I don't need patience. I just wanted arms thrift for mercenary. That's the only thing I needed. That's the only thing I needed there. Wait, Gaius, is he level 10? Nope, not yet.
Hey.
Not yet. Let's get him to 10 so that we can get him out of the unpromoted classes as well. This is probably a good idea. Why's my eye itchy? Boopity bop. And then we boopity bop. Yeah, so let's promote Donald here. This is what we better do. Probably make him a hero so that he can get soul or something like that. Boopity bop. Out Realm Tales. Still no support conversations, huh? Alright, Donald can go ahead and use a Master Seal now. And yeah, hero, let's get him the soul skill, because that's a pretty good one. This is what we can do. Finally, he's promoted. I think my final classroom is probably going to be Dreadfighter. Probably. There we go. Nice, nice. He can use axes now. Let's give him some axes in that case. He still only has Ian swords. My, oh my. My, oh my. At least he's promoted now. Boopity bop. Let's get Gaius out of that class, how about? Let's get him promoted again. That would be very nice. Would be optimal. This way. Enemy phase, yada yada. 30. Bunch of 30s, jeez. And Frederick can take down a 30, have I checked? Oh, Frederick can take down a 30.
Right.
He can take down 130 without healing. Just one. Fortunately, no more. Why did they have to have counter in this? Like, why did the devs design it that way? Why, oh why? Oh, Donald can take down a 30, that's pretty cool. Just one, though. Unfortunately, also just one. His counter's gonna kill him next time otherwise. 30, 30. What is with the 30s? Try to get Gaius out of this class already. And into something better. Get him into something better here, hopefully. So many 30s, what the heck? Can he take down a 30? Oh, he's so freaking close. If only he had a steel sword. Maybe now he whittles this one down a bit first. Or just takes him out, that's cool too. Guy's gotta level up anyway. Guess he must have follow-up attack there. Nice, nice. One more. And he'll be ready to promote. So many 30s. Let's just give some experience to Great Knight Tharja here. Is what we'll do. That barely did anything. Too bad he can only take down one of the 30s. That was a bit too bad.
How charming.
Nice, nice. They both get a level up from that. Always good to see. And her magic stat isn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be, frankly. If I'm going to be honest there. Go after the 20. Nice. Great Knight Tharja, I don't think can. Yeah, she can't. She can't take out that dude. That's too bad. Maybe we'll get the glowy tile there next turn. Maybe, maybe. Let's try this. Sweet! Another level up, get even closer to getting Life Taker, because that's a pretty good skill. Pretty good. I don't think this is gonna be enough, is it? Dang, it's so close. Dang it, man. And to wait here, please be Affinity. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, man. It's a 10 and a 30. Can we take down the 30? The answer is yes. Thank goodness Frederick attacked as well. Good RNG there. Cool. Are they gonna be at S support now? Because the ones furthest behind are Donald and Tharja, only at B. I want to get this done and not have to pair off any units again, except for the child units, but I don't have to do that to make more units, so no rush on that. Aha! Aha!
Amazing.
Tharja, your hexes sure are powerful. Everyone's feeling on top of the world. Cold was going round done threw us all for a loop. I didn't know what we was gonna do till he cast your hex and fixed us up.
Pretty much.
Snuffing out a sniffle is a fairly simple matter, actually. Just have to direct the curse at the cold instead of the person.
I owe you.
Well, you sure done impressed me. Just one thing I don't get. Why don't you want me telling no one it was you that cured the ailments? People might get the wrong idea.
Huh?
What you mean? You might think I did it for some kind of common good. Part of the goodness of my heart. I only did it to thank you for the help. I only did it to thank you for the help you've given me. If people think I've gone soft, I'm finished as a dark mage.
Yeah.
But either way, the result's the same.
Well,
Yes, well, if you need some disease cured again, you know where I am. However, I want something of you in return.
I'll help.
Don't worry, I'll keep on collecting all them creepy crawlies for you. You really are quite useful. And these two will reach S finally.
no.
No. What? Well, no.
No.
Really?
How's that?
Right.
Oh,
Ah.
thank you. Oh my.
Nice, nice. Only one to go. So because of that, how about I just make the process a bit faster by just doing this, how about? This is what we do. And then where's Donald? There he is. Let's just do these two and then wrap things up here the moment they get to S. But yeah, Donald and Tharja together is gonna make a freaking beast of a new R Nosferatu tank. I think Donald can take down one of these guys, right? Yeah, he can. He can take down one. But just the one. Only one, unfortunately. Nice. Yeah, just speed things up here, have him gain some hearts and stuff. 10. Geez, a whole bunch of 30s now. My oh my. Nice, nice. I don't think we're gonna be able to catch up to any other dudes that aren't 30, are we? 30. Dang. Dang, man. Stage complete. Yeah, let's just go through this a few times with these two. Just a few times here. And once we exit this, there should be a whole bunch more paralogs unlocked of a whole bunch more children paralogs. Bebop. How about we actually do this format again? Bebop. Just gotta get them one more support level up. That's all we gotta do. Alright, let's see here. 20, 30... 30, 30... Sure, let's do this then. We can go after the 20, and then we can go after the 30. We can get to level 5, and then we can get the soul skill, which will be quite nice. It's a nice skill to have. Yeah, we'll take out the level 30. The one level 30 that we can. And just have Tharja clean up some of the random littler ones. That's what we can do. Oh yeah, we can also train in axes now, I forgot. I forgot about that there. Oh, Lance Tharja. My oh my. Alright, if I had to guess, I'd probably have to do this one more time. And then they'll get to S. If I had to guess. If I had to hazard one. And then we'll probably wrap up the stream. Yep, still gotta do another here. Oops. Donald looks so weird as a hero. But yeah, he'll probably be a Dread Fighter at the end of the day. Because that's a pretty good cause. Oh, finally, we actually got the music that I want. The music that I like here. Great night, Tharja. How weird you look. Bunch of 10s that are good for Tharja. Let's go after one of the 20s with Donald, and then we can go after the 10s with Tharja. This is what we can do. Yeah, Donald's gonna be so freaking strong. So very strong indeed. Let's see, let's have Tharja take care of some of the 10s. Since there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, I guess it'd be better if she actually went after 20s, considering how much experience she's getting off of this. It seems. I mean, I could also get some more Paragons, but at a later date. At a later date, how about? Oh. Is that enough? We're gonna have a whole bunch more Paralogs unlocked of all of these additional child units now. But there's still one that we did. Look at all the freaking Paralogs. The next time I stream this is probably gonna be Paralog Mayhem. Yeah, looks like they do have support. Cool. So time to unlock the final of those Paralogs. It seems. This is what we better do. Support. Here we go.
All right.
Pretty much.
Hey.
What?
Huh?
Pretty much.
Huh? Hooey!
Well?
Huh?
Interesting.
You ain't alone.
Well, that is gonna make one of the most broken units in my army, considering Tharja's daughter is gonna be an insane Nosferatu tank like I was running on my unit just earlier in this playthrough with Versus Knight there. So yeah, it's gonna be completely busted. And yeah, we are getting the best characters in the game here. And there's that Paralog. Okay, cool. So just like that, we have now got unlimited second seals. So we can level up as much as we want, and we now have unlocked every Paralog. Every child Paralog that we can go around recruiting whenever the next time is. So yeah, I've been streaming this for over 5 hours now. This seems like a good place to wrap things up. So thanks all who stopped by and hung out. And next time, things are gonna get pretty wacky with our units builds. So until then, see ya.